Welcome back to another episode of Taking Out the Trash Podcast.
I'm Vanessa.
I'm Maya.
And this is our podcast where we are two best friends who are roommates in college, and we just talk about random things that you guys probably don't care about, but we do it anyways.
Yes, correct,
So,
correct.
Thank you so much for being here. We're very excited about today's episode.
Welcome to another Wednesday. I hope that your week was fantastic.
Fantabulous. It's hump. We do it on hump days. Like,
You're
literally,
right.
you work up. It's like a roller coaster, like Monday, Tuesday. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, it's coming. And then we drop it at the top. And then you're like, oh my gosh, all-time high.
Yes,
and then
yes.
then it ends, and then you go into deep depression.
That's not
Until
what it
next
is.
week,
I was
Wednesday.
thinking more like you guys are
oh.
just so welcome for giving you something that helps you get through the middle of the week, because hump day is the worst. Wednesday is the worst day, except for also Monday. And all of the days, no, I'm kidding.
And every day
Day sucks
so much.
No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, we're a positive podcast. Please
We
don't
are.
log off.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, we're on spring break right now.
Yes, we are.
Very fun.
I got
exciting
10 hours
things.
of sleep last night. Let's go.
Let's go.
Stayed up until midnight, and I woke up at 10:45. So it's like 11. No.
Well, you
I
didn't go
probably
to-
went to bed at like 12:45.
We left our friend's house at midnight.
Yeah.
And then, Anyways,
So.
you guys do not care about our sleep schedule, but
Meh.
meh. So today's topic is, we're going to get right into it because we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
Do you want to introduce our topic?
It's like answering or talking about misconceptions about being in college.
So we're going to like boom or doom these questions.
I'm not
about
booming
college.
anything.
Boom or
I'm not
doom.
booming
Oh,
anything.
we forgot Kaylee Poo is behind our
yeah.
cameras and
Kaylee
has a
Poo.
mic.
Oh.
So
Caleb.
welcome to the podcast once again, Caleb.
Thank you.
How are
You're
you
welcome.
feeling?
Fantastic.
Yo, come on.
He doesn't have heart problems anymore.
Dude.
Yeah.
Freaking go, dude.
Let's
Okay,
go. We took him to the hospital today and he's all better.
Let's go.
Praise. Anyways, okay, so we're going to
Okay,
get into some of these, we just Googled questions about
Most common
misconceptions or like
misconceptions.
assumptions about
Yeah.
being in college, and we're going to say if they're true or not, because I feel like we've gotten to the point in our college career.
We're like
Well,
halfway through college.
Yeah,
so
I
it's like
graduate
we
next
can.
year.
Well, she graduates next year, and then she comes back for her master's.
Then I have my master's.
So it's
but-
like she graduates, but she doesn't really graduate. I just started my major late, so like I'll be here for a while.
yeah,
It's fine.
no worries.
But yeah, so if you're about to start college and you have a lot of questions, you're in luck. This is a podcast for you.
Your mamas are about to answer them for
Let's
you.
not ever say that again. And I'm not kidding. I'm serious. Never.
All right, go
So let's just get into the first question before
everybody
Vanessa says anything
okay.
else.
Yeah, everyone's just shaking their head in disapproval behind the
Okay.
camera. Okay, Kaylee Poo.
All right. First question. College is just one big party.
Yeah!
Yeah, every day.
Lopes up! Lopes
Lopes up
Nation!
at party every single day.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, at least mine is. Feels like a party.
Well, it is,
every
but it's not.
day.
Like, there are definitely parts where it's like, this low-key sucks. Like, I'm doing a lot of work. But then there's also other times, like low-key recently, where it's like, I'm just having so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, it goes up and down.
There's elements of party.
Yes.
Not partying.
Not partying,
But
no.
There are elements of a party in college where you
A
have
party.
fun. Like, well, I feel like most of the party stuff stays in freshman year, honestly.
Well,
'Cause I feel
I'm
like-
having more fun this year than last year.
That's true. Well, not for me, but wait. All
Bruh.
years are fun and
All the
unique
years
and
are
special
fun,
in their
yes.
own ways.
They all have their own special elements where it's like, this year is awesome.
But I feel like college-sponsored events, party, is more freshman. And
Yeah,
then
that's
once you get
true.
older, it's like, okay, your life's a party with your
With your friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
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 But elements of party in our life, honestly, it's the little things. It's the getting home from work and hanging out with friends till late and playing Jackbox.
Yeah, that's honestly my favorite thing. Like, I love
Yeah.
just staying up late with my friends and, like, doing fun, like, spontaneous
Spontaneous,
adventures.
yeah.
I love those. We always just, like, go off campus, do whatever we want.
And it happens to be at night because we're all so busy. It's actually criminal.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Yeah.
when I'll close at my job at midnight and then we'll go to, like, In-N-Out or we'll go to Cane's.
Yeah.
And we'll stay out till, like, 2 a.m. Even though we all have to be up at by 8 and 9 a.m.
I literally have to wake up
Yes.
sometimes at 4:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
But you'll still catch me at the studio at midnight.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe the party element of college comes with sacrifice.
Sure.
you know, because
Honestly, yeah, because you have to make the time to have the fun.
yeah, and
The
which,
fun.
the fun.
You have to make the time to have the fun.
Which, like, sometimes that means turning in a late assignment, but
Which is
you
fine.
got to prioritize the party sometimes.
Yes, factual.
Yeah. So I guess it's a party as much as you make it to be a party.
That is true. It's really like college is what you make of it.
Yeah,
So,
that's so real.
Because if you stay in your room and do nothing, it's not going to be a party. Of course not. If you like just only focus on your schoolwork, it's not going to be a party. That's going to suck. But if you prioritize having your homework and also partying, what's happening?
Nothing.
Why are you guys laughing?
No, it's fine.
No, why are you laughing? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Whatever. Okay, if you prioritize homework, you know what? We answered the question. Let's
Yeah.
just move on.
Yeah, period. Anything
was
to add,
good.
Caleb, to that one?
No, not really.
Would you agree?
I think you guys covered pretty much like all the bases of
Party.
party.
Yeah.
Party.
But yeah, once again, not partying. That's
Not
bad.
partying.
That's bad.
Yes. Don't do
Don't
that.
do that.
Go ahead, Caleb. Next one.
Next question. If I don't fit in or feel at home right away, should I just transfer?
This is a great question.
Maya K can take the lead on this one, but
The lead.
the
You
lead,
said my.
the
okay.
lead.
I will take the lead on this one because I have a lot of experience in this
department.
and I know that we've visited this before. So
You can elaborate more. Give it to
yeah,
us.
last year I spent all my time in my room. I didn't do
Yes.
anything because I was scared of everyone. And I felt like I didn't fit in. I felt like I wanted to transfer. Even this year, like last semester, I was like, should I just transfer?
Maya kept saying that until like literally January, and we're in freaking March.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
actually, Maya's been dealing with this issue for like a year and a half.
Okay, well, it's an overthinky type thing, but it's like you really, if you want to like feel at home and fit in where you are, you really have to just like stay there and like push through and like keep making connections and keep making friends, because that's how I did it. Like last year, I had like no friends other than Vanessa, and I locked myself in my room and I didn't do anything ever. I like sometimes I did. I went up to the studio for like open mic night. I would
But
go to
even
basketball
then, like
games.
it's not like you were like conversing. Like you were there, but you weren't like.
It was
you know,
really
putting
hard for
yourself
me.
out there.
It was
Yeah.
really hard for me being like the level of introvert that I am, because like it's quite insane actually. But like yeah, so I would show up to things. Sometimes I wouldn't talk, sometimes I would. And I really like, I don't really know. It was just really hard last year. And then I was like, maybe I should just transfer. I feel like I shouldn't even be here. But then I kept thinking in the back of my head, I was like, well, I wasn't even meant to go to GCU in the first place. So it's like, God brought me here for a reason. So I might as well just stay and see what he has in store for me, right? So then I came back this year and I was like, okay, I feel like I just want to really try to make this a good year. Like I just felt like it was going to be a good year. And so then I started getting out of my apartment more and like making friends more and like just coming up to the studio and like doing fun things with everybody and like actually trying.
Yeah.
Like it was great. And now I feel awesome being here. Even though I did say that I wanted to transfer this semester too, it's good now. Like you really
Yeah.
just have to keep going and you have to keep trying.
I think that's really important. Is like keep going, keep trying. Like don't like after the first year. I think it's so hard to be like, okay, I'm transferring because I didn't like meet anybody, because you're gonna keep meeting people for all of college. You know what I mean?
Like wherever you are in life, you're never gonna like, you're not at the place where you're gonna know like all the people that are important in your life.
Yeah.
Like every stage of your life is gonna have someone else that's super important to you, whether or not it's like you lose someone else or like you just keep like gaining these people. Like you're never gonna be in a spot where you know everybody that's important to you. Like it's just they're gonna keep coming.
That's real.
Like whether you're in high school, you're gonna make new friends. Like every year you're gonna make new friends.
yeah.
College, you're gonna make new friends every year. Even during the summers, you're gonna make friends if you're like working
Right.
or whatever. And
Like-
then after college, you get your job, you like find your spouse, you have a family, you meet other families through your spouse. Like it's literally every stage of your life you're gonna meet new people.
Yeah. And if I were to be like in high school and be like, I'm going to transfer, even though high school is great, I would have never met Maya. Like I
Right.
would have known her, but like we would never have been close because that didn't literally happen until senior year. But I think another like important key is like if you actually feel like you want to transfer and like you're just like in agony and so much pain at college, pray about it.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes like you got to see where God is calling you, because if God is actually calling you to the college that you're currently at right now and you're like, I just feel like I'm not making friends or anything, like then it just comes down to, but God, I'm going to trust you anyways. And that's kind of what Maya did, was like, she literally didn't even understand till literally this semester,
Yeah.
which is
It
crazy.
took me a year and a half. It took me 3 semesters to finally be like, oh yeah, I'm totally supposed to be here. But
Yeah.
that's also because I changed my major too.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't happy with my major and I just didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't having fun. I wasn't meeting anybody. There was no community in my major. I also just hated it. Like
Yeah.
the amount of work that I had to do, I couldn't have a social life. And I realized this year that I run off of a social life.
Yeah.
And so that's also why I was so upset last year, like throughout the years. Like you honestly, like even if you feel like you want to transfer, you could also just try a new major and see if that's actually something that you want to
Yeah. New community.
Mhm.
And like, yeah, like grow your circle. Like find new clubs. Find like new friends if you don't like
do.
your
Honestly,
friends.
that's true though.
Yeah, like you don't, no one is forcing you. It's not like high school where it's like you have to be friends with everybody in your class. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you don't like your friends, you can just be like,
Make new
you
ones.
can make new
Find,
friends
like-
and just
like
like
she
start
said.
distancing yourself. Like not
Yeah.
in a mean way.
No, but sometimes those people are just not meant to be in your life, and you realize that over time.
Yeah.
And then once they're out of your life and you meet new friends and you like have stability in them, then it's like, hey, this is where I was meant to be,
But totally.
and that's where I am now. So I would say no, definitely do not transfer right when you have the first thought of like, oh, I'm not meant to be here,
Yeah.
because
everyone's gonna think that also. Like
Yeah.
you're not alone in that. It's not like, oh my gosh, everyone else is making all of these friends.
Mhm.
Like, okay, from freshman year to sophomore year, you're gonna like lose so many connections because freshman year is just like an overload of like people,
Mhm.
and you're just like constantly meeting people. All those people are not gonna stay in your life. That's just
Right.
like literally impossible. So like you have to like narrow it down, and then like through the other years of college is when you're actually gonna like find
Mhm.
your group. You know?
Yeah. So definitely try to stick it out, pray about it,
Yeah.
talk
Do you have
to wise counsel.
Totally. Do you have something to add to that one, Caleb?
No, honestly, that was very well said.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Nothing else?
No, to be honest, you guys covered all the points that I would have covered.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Was your experience like coming to college like similar to like Maya's, of like I want to transfer, and then you're like, oh wait, no, never
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, I was for like I think it was second semester freshman year, I was really struggling if I was supposed to be here,
Mm-hmm.
cuz like I didn't know if I was supposed to be in like the film,
Yeah.
and I was like, ugh, is this the right place if I want to do that, or what's going
Somewhere
on?
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I ended up staying
There
here
you go.
because I've learned so much, and it's honestly great.
Yeah, and your classes get better the like
Yeah.
further you get into it. So it's so hard to gauge like, do I hate my major off like just the first year? It's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I hate this. Well, it's probably gen eds and like your beginner classes. It like Caleb said, like it's not gonna be like till you get into your like further along years where you're learning like that niche stuff of like, oh, I actually want to know this, which like learning the basics like sucks, but like
really
it's
does.
so important. Like you have to. And then it just makes everything so much
Yeah.
easier.
And like that was the same thing for me too. Like I did a year and a half of nursing before I realized, oh, this actually sucks, and I don't remember anything that I learned. Even though I would spend hours studying,
yeah.
hours making Quizlets, like preparing for stuff, and then I ended up not even being able to do the program anyway. So it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But
But
I
it's
chose
also
something that I actually like.
totally. But it's also not a waste of time to switch your
No,
major.
definitely
If you
not.
do not like your major, please switch it. Like
Please.
you actually don't have to stay there. It's not like, well, I already committed.
Everyone's on their own timeline
Yeah.
too. Like I have someone in one of my classes who's like 40.
Yeah, there's not like, a ticking time bomb of like you actually can't switch your major anymore.
No, you
like you can
can.
do it. You can.
Yeah,
It's not like
and
4 years. Get out of here.
My
like,
cousin's wife too is going back to college after she
Yeah.
already completed an entire major.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. It's your life.
your life is yours.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
You have the next one.
The next question is, you have to be best friends with your roommate.
No,
no,
you don't. And
You
that's
do
just,
not
like,
have to.
That's just something that came about with me and Vanessa because we already knew each other.
Yeah.
We were already like pretty close.
But like obviously like you can have like those horror stories of like, oh my gosh, my roommate's my worst enemy and it's awful,
Yeah.
and it's like frenemies from Disney Channel. Like it could be that way, which I'm so sorry if it was. But it can also be a completely like we're on a friendly basis terms, but we just aren't, we're not like besties. And me and Maya have never lived alone. We've always lived with other people, and we're not besties with the people we did live with or the people that we live with now.
Yeah.
We were closer with them with our suite mates from
Mhm.
last year because, you know, it's freshman year, you're getting to know them. They're amazing. They're great. Gracie, Tori, we love you.
Love you so much.
But it's not like they were our best friends. You know, we just lived in the same place and we had a great time when we were together. But it's not like besties, we have to hang out all the time. Like, no. That's
we
like,
had our own lives.
we had our own lives, totally. And with our roommates now, like, we don't barely talk to them. Like, it's different in an apartment.
Yeah.
And we don't even, like, share a bathroom with them. And we're never home.
That's
really.
true.
So, like, we're nice, but, like, we're not really friends at all with them. To be honest, like, we get along. That's about
I
it.
still love them.
Oh yeah, totally, 100%.
Yeah.
And like, I would go out and like get a Pizookie with them.
Of course.
But, like,
of course.
You do not have to be best friends, and
No.
don't feel like that pressure at all. And if things aren't working out, if you guys aren't clicking, don't worry about it. Also, this might sound really bad. I don't know if this is gonna sound bad. They're okay to be like a starter friend.
That's true.
Which, like, not saying to like discard your friends, but like when you come to college, probably the people you meet in the first couple weeks and the people that you drag to do things with because you don't want to do them by yourself probably aren't going to be your forever friends. They can be, and that's beautiful and that's awesome, but they
Sorry.
definitely do not have to be. Like, the people that we met the first couple weeks of school, we don't talk to them.
Not
like,
our friends anymore.
we don't talk to them ever, not because something happened, but
No.
just because we found like our actual like friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes it just takes a while.
Yeah.
But like, definitely you do not have to be best friends with your roommates.
No, definitely not.
No.
Yeah. Are you best friends with your roommate, Caleb?
I am.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but you guys weren't best friends because you were roommates.
No.
You were friends outside
then
of that,
they
and then you
became
became roommates.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's like how like me and Vanessa worked as well. That's
Mhm.
why like we are best friends and roommates. But like, and I do know some people that are roommates and best friends, and they're best friends because they were roommates.
Yeah, like our suite mates.
Yeah.
Totally. Our
So
suite
it's
mates from
like-
last year didn't know each other at all,
Mm-mm.
completely different states, everything, and they're best friends now.
So it can work that way, but
Yeah.
it does not have to.
Mm-hmm. Don't put the pressure on yourself.
No.
Start out as just friends, just as roomies.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Good.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question. You can't talk to your professors or ask for help.
I don't really talk to. I don't really
say,
talk to my professors.
I think it depends on the size of your university.
Yeah.
If you go to like a small college where there's like 30 people in your class, talk to your professor. Our major, mine and Maya's major, is small.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's
You
a lot
can.
of my professors that like everybody at GCU has office hours. You can go talk to them. Like
Yeah.
they're super nice. And like I talk to my professors because we have like a small class sizes. But in the classes where there's like 100 people, like you have to probably talk to them through email, through like our messaging system that we have at GCU. But you can talk to your professors. Please do.
Yeah.
If you have a question, talk to them.
They're the ones that can help you the most.
And they're going to help you find jobs too.
Oh, true.
And they can be letters of recommendation for you for things in the future. Like, it's actually really helpful to get to know them because they're actually so skilled in their
Yeah.
department. So they're not actually professors, I feel like, are less intimidating than high school teachers.
They really are. Like some of my professors are actually so funny.
Nice. Yes.
Like so funny, so nice, super supportive. Like
yeah.
one of my professors last semester for pathophysiology, and I also had her the previous semester for something else. I don't remember what it was. She's actually so funny and so nice. And like throughout like the years or the year and a half that I was there, the class just kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So like as we got to know our teacher, it got more personable
yeah.
or personal. I don't know which one is like the
Personal, I think.
personal. I didn't know which one was more correct, but whatever. Like genuinely, like she was intimidating at times because like she's my professor, like she knows everything,
Yeah.
you know. But like she genuinely was super nice. Like you
Yeah.
could just tell that she like was a mom,
Yes.
and she just loved like kids,
Yes.
children, like just treated people as
Mhm.
people, and like
That's something
was very caring.
Yeah, I think the difference between like a professor and a high school teacher is like a professor is so genuinely passionate about what they
Right.
do, like, and they're so like well skilled and like knowledgeable about like that specific topic that they're just like, I don't know, I feel like professors are so chill. They come in
They
there like,
are.
yeah, whatever, like I'm just really cool and awesome at this thing, so now I'm gonna teach you and
Yeah.
give you all of my wisdom. But I feel like at high school, like people are like, I hate my life, I hate my job, and I
feel
don't
like-
want to be here, and I hate you all.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually a really good like differing thing.
Yeah.
The fact that like professors out of college are actually passionate about what they're doing.
Yeah. Mhm.
So, yeah, if you can, make a relationship with your professor.
Yeah.
Ask them questions because they're like the connection to like everything.
Now that I'm like thinking about like the connections with my professors, like I actually have quite a few. Like my Spanish professors, like we're tight. Like we're so cute. Like she literally told our whole class like she was pregnant before like anybody else. Like it was so cute. And like
didn't she say like she loved you guys and like cried at the end of the year?
Yes, she did. And my musical structures, both professors that I've had for that class, literally amazing, like bestie goals, like respectful, in a respectful, he's and she, both of them are still my professors, but it's like, but you guys are so cutie, like I just
little guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just gotta view everyone like a little guy and everything gets better.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, so anyways, professors, at least here at GCU, very personable.
You
so
just said
nice.
the same thing that I did.
Personable?
Yes.
Personal.
I don't know what's like
personable means.
What's the most correct way to say that?
Does that mean like
friendly?
You're someone who can talk to people easily?
Really?
Right?
So I guess it is
kind
personable.
of it works.
They're personal
and
personable.
Okay, cool.
There you go. We should like start sloganing for GCU.
Oh gosh. No, do not.
Where
put me
our
on
professors are personable and personal.
Do not put our faces on anything, you guys.
Just like, yeah.
Anyway.
That's good.
Yes, talk to your professors. It's good.
Yes, for sure.
Next question. I will have way more free time than high school, so I can still be in just as many activities.
Depends on your major.
Yeah.
And your priorities, I'd say.
Yeah. Our major has a lot of wiggle room in it.
Yeah. Well, half of our major, actually most of our major is networking and like finding connections.
Right.
So I feel like there is free time, but there's not, because within your free time outside of class,
you're making those connections.
You're still doing that craft. Like you're still in the studio, you're still writing music, you're still like producing, you're still I work at the studio, so I'm still working at the studio. So you're still doing the things in your classes just in your free time, but it's fun because you like it, because it's not like you chose your major and you
like
love
something
it.
that you like.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in high school and you're doing math and you hate everything, and like then you could do pre-calc and you hate everything, and you do science and it's like you actually like what you're doing, so you're going to just keep doing it more.
Yeah, so I'd say at least in worship arts there's a lot of things that you have to do outside of class.
Yeah.
Not just homework related, but just to be able to grow in your craft, because it's kind of like you get out of it what you put in.
Right.
And we want to get a lot out of it, so we're going to put a lot in. But I'm trying to think, because I am definitely way busier than in high school.
But that's also because you have so many more like priorities, and like you're in charge of like social media. Like a lot of things that we do like outside of class that takes up all our time.
It's
like,
things that I've chosen to do.
Like, I have a job. She has a job that takes up a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
It's like 5 hours per day. That's a lot of time taken up. Then like there is your classes that you have to go to. There is your homework. Then we're also part of the social media team for GCU, or not GCU.
For worship arts.
Worship arts. So like that takes up time because we have to like set up the events. We have to advertise.
Yeah.
Promote the events.
Yes.
And then like do recap videos, all that kind of stuff. And then
and then I am also a life leader, which is also another time commitment. And I lead worship at my church almost every week, which is another time commitment. Like, I think also having a car at college like definitely made a difference, because then I could commit more to more things.
Right.
So now I'm like constantly running every single day. So I definitely don't have a lot of free time. And classes are kind of like a second afterthought. Honestly, like not in a bad way, not where like I don't go to class. Well, like I skip sometimes, but whatever.
Yeah, that's not a good example.
But like I don't know, it's just like I have class real quick, and then I have this. Like I'm never worried about class. Like that's just like it's whatever, I have class. But then So, I mean, technically you have more free time, but also the opportunities at college are so endless that like
that you're not
it gets filled so fast.
Exactly.
So free time, I definitely barely breathe.
But you find the time to like hang out with your friends, and like honestly, a lot of the things that I do is with my friends anyways, because like those are the connections that I've been making for like the past however many years, and so like I work with these people.
Totally.
So it's like,
does that make sense? Are we Englishing?
Let's just move on to the next question.
Yeah.
I feel like we were done.
Okay. Well, let me pull it up really quick.
No, not allowed. Faster, Caleb Miller.
Oh, no.
Guys.
I don't have to go to classes if they aren't important.
Vanessa, no. You have to. You have to go to class.
I do go to class. Just most times not my 9 a.m.
You have to go to class. Like you're paying to go to class.
I know.
You're paying like thousands of dollars to go to
I
class.
actually do go to class. That class just like It's hard.
I don't remember the last time you actually did go to class.
What are you talking about? The last time I went to class, like
I think
in general,
the past couple of weeks, like for that 9 a.m., you've been skipping.
because he's been canceling. It's been optional classes.
Okay, but sometimes you do skip. So it's been optional, and then he cancels, and then you also skip.
And then then I'm late. So I get there at like
No,
9:30.
No!
I've only skipped a couple times. Like
No.
I'm serious. Every time that I've like been
But
like
every time that you skip, it's been recently.
No.
Yeah.
It's because he's been canceling and making them optional, coming up to spring break for people that need
like,
help.
Before that all happened, you skipped like twice or 3 times.
Twice in a semester is not bad.
But still.
Okay, I skipped my class twice. Kill me.
If you skip a couple of times, that's fine. Like, I've skipped my my New Testament class like twice this year. But that's because I had like important things that I needed to do. And I was like the only time that I could do it.
Okay, but my sleep, the only times that I've like skipped is when I have to listen.
No, I'm not going to listen to you because you prioritize your sleep over everything, which is a good thing.
Not true.
But when I have something at 4:45 in the morning, I get up on time and I'm there on time.
Yes, what I'm saying is that the only times that I skip is because I know I have a super long day ahead of me. Like, if I'm leading worship that night and I have to be coherent, I have to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not like on top of it, like.
But then also you can go to bed early. Like, didn't you literally say
because
today?
I work till midnight.
Oh.
When I work till midnight and then I have
That's
to
different.
lead worship, I can't wake up for my 9 a.m. because I actually genuinely have to sleep. But the Lord has been on my side. And the times that I've said I'm going to skip, I wake up and I see that class was either canceled.
That class? What in the world?
That class was either canceled or that it was optional that day as a work day. And I've taken a class that was similar to the one I'm taking right now. So I actually know everything that I'm doing. And I don't ever have to show up because I'm just like a wizard and magical at Ableton. Like,
okay, that's
so
crazy.
good. I like cook up those tracks.
Okay,
like,
the one that you did that one time was really good.
It kind of ate and I kind of slayed, and I should publish it so you guys could listen to it.
No, the one that sounded like Stranger Things and the one before that.
Oh, 2 good ones?
Yeah, like the one that was like,
Cute.
gimme,
Yeah,
a man after mid. That one.
Me and Maya did a remix to that.
Yeah.
And we were like, gimme.
Give me that man. That's what I said in one of them.
But then my most recent, I'm actually very proud of. I got 100% on it.
It was really good.
And I titled it Rain. And it was beautiful.
Thunder, lightning.
I didn't put that in there.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I put in my rain sounds of
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Good.
Yeah. But
it's actually really good. Like, I can't even lie to you. And my professor was very impressed.
good.
Very proud. Anyways,
Anyway,
back to skipping class.
definitely go to class as many times as you can. If you have to skip a couple of times because you need sleep for something important, or you just have like a lot of other things that you need to do, sometimes skipping class is okay. But
But also,
more often than not, you should go to class. If it's like, oh, I just don't want to, you should.
yeah. Which, like, most times we complain about going to class, but we still go.
Yeah. Like I told Cece so many times, like, I'm skipping class today, and I never do.
Yeah.
Because I know that I should be there, and I know that I'm paying for this, and like it's gonna help me in the long run, especially like with tests and like notes and stuff. So definitely just go. Like, it's gonna be painful
just
for an
go.
hour and a half, but just go.
Just do it. And like, just please go. That's what I tell myself every day. Also, if you are prioritizing your party, your social life in college, then you're gonna have to sacrifice other things. So like, I sacrifice my sleep a lot because I want to hang out with my friends,
do I.
which is like, it's okay. Like, I sleep like a 5 hours average. The only times that like I will genuinely sleep in is if I actually like I have to lead worship that night, or like I have to like. If I have like a super long day, then I'm like, okay, I actually have to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'll skip class, which, because half the time too, it's not even like, oh, just go to bed early, because I work late at night.
Yeah.
So, it's tough.
Not all the time though. Sometimes when you work until 10, we just choose to stay at the studio anyway.
That's
That's
fair.
when we sacrifice.
That's when we sacrifice. Yeah, exactly. So just go to class. Once you skip once, you'll always skip.
You'll
so
keep
actually
going.
Just never skip class and you'll be literally fine.
Honestly, yeah.
Because then you realize that the world doesn't end when you skip and you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So actually the world does end. Never skip class and be a good student. And turn in all your work on time.
If you skip class, you're going to die.
Yep. And if you don't turn in an assignment,
You're going to die.
you're going to die. Literally, they're coming for you.
Yeah, basically. Just go to class. Anyway, next question.
Next question. Every night will be an all-nighter because it's college, and that's okay.
That's
It depends if you're
that
doing it for your
kind
party or if
of-
you're doing it for your schoolwork.
That kind of piggybacks off of like the things that we've been saying. If you prioritize hanging out with your friends and you have something early in the morning,
all-nighter that baby.
You might have to
just
all-nighter.
gotta do it.
but like I've only had like a couple of nights where I really have just woken up like so exhausted.
Yeah.
And those are the nights that I stay up until midnight and then wake up at 4:45.
Mhm.
So it's like it's not really an all-nighter because I still get at least 4 hours of sleep. Like the minimum that I will ever get is 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
That's what I've told myself and that's what I've stuck to.
Yeah.
And like cuz I can run off of like minimal amounts of sleep. I've run off of 0 hours of sleep
Yeah.
many times in my life.
Mhm.
But that's just because I had insomnia. But anyway, so like, I actually don't really know where I was going with that
I
statement.
don't know where you were either.
Like, it's not an all-nighter all the time. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you can get like certain amounts of sleep, but like, sometimes it
Also,
it
we don't
really-
have a major where we have to stay up studying
No.
all night. We don't have like, we're not like biology.
Those are our social
That's-
times.
Yeah, we're social time all-nighters for us. But if you're in a major where you have to like actually pull all-nighters to study, I am so sorry. And I thank you for your sacrifice because
Real.
I still want to go to a doctor sometimes. So
Same.
I still need them. So please keep being doctors.
And
but
though I
will not be a doctor.
Right. And though I'm not going to be a nurse like I thought I was going to be
Mhm.
one day, I think that there still should be nurses in the world. So please
Amen.
be a nurse if you want
Please
to.
pull all-nighters
It's just
for
not
studying.
going to be me.
But also just a tip from me to you. If it's between an all-nighter or like studying, study a little bit,
Study.
but you need to sleep because you can guess better when you sleep.
When you're on sleep, yeah.
So that's been my tip is like have like a cutoff time like Maya said of like, okay, I have to get 4 hours. At least get 4 hours because even if you stay up studying all night, you're just going to come up to the test and you're going to see these questions and you're going to be like, I don't even know.
yeah,
If you like sleep, then at least you can recall stuff.
right.
The Lord can drop knowledge, but
And
if you're
you're
sleeping
not-
on your test, just-
Sometimes during tests, I just use my common sense, and then it
Yeah.
ends up working because it's like a lot of times common sense is honestly how it is.
yeah,
But like you can't have common sense if you're not sleeping.
totally.
So like,
Get a
do
minimum of
not-
4 hours. Don't pull an all-nighter. They're
Yeah.
just don't do it.
yeah.
It just
So-
it hurts yourself. It hurts your body. Be
but like
nice to
in
yourself.
general, what we were saying before,
Yeah.
not every night is an all-nighter. Like
Yes.
that's the point. Like was not saying should you sleep or should you not sleep.
Yes,
The point is like no, not every night is an all-nighter. It
Mhm.
just depends on like what you prioritize.
totally.
So yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, unless you have something to add.
Yeah.
No, I think you did really well on that.
Good.
I guess we're just
Yeah.
doing really well on them.
Sick. Let's
Yeah.
go.
You aced that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's
A+.
Okay, King. And okay, sorry.
Okay.
I feel like this podcast has been so just informational. Like, have we really had time to be silly goofy?
No. Do we need to take a silly goofy break?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Maya
Oh.
in my ears, bro. That is so criminal.
Sorry, I forget.
Our silly goofy break time commences now. Hi guys, welcome to the silly goofy segment.
Okay,
of our
I don't
show.
like this.
Guys, I
Let's
was
just
trying
move on.
something- I was just trying something new.
Let's just move on.
Were you entertained, Caleb? Did you really
No.
want to see what we're going to talk about?
Uh,
This silence says it all.
Bruh. Why are you like
should we
this?
move on?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's go.
I didn't have to study in high school, so I don't have to study in college either.
That's false.
That is false.
Even if you have a major like us, that is so false.
Because you're not going to know what you're learning in your classes.
No.
Like, you're just not. Because they're college level classes. Like, high school, you should still be studying in high school. What are you doing?
I
Go
didn't study in high school though.
Boy, okay. I was a 4.0 student. You have to study.
She
if
was
you
a
want 4.0.
try hard. She was a try hard.
And now
If
I
you
have the
really
fattest
want-
scholarship, so
Oh my
sue me.
gosh. Okay.
sue me for
Whatever.
getting a 4.0.
Whatever. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Freak.
What were you going to say? I don't know.
Oh, if you want to be a tryhard like Vanessa, then
Boy?
study in high school. But if you want to just be like me and chill and awesome and cool
Oh.
and beautiful, then you
And
don't have to
talented
study in
and
high school.
desirable.
Yeah, but like in college, definitely you have to study. Especially if you're a nurse, biology major,
Mm-hmm.
engineer. Like,
But even in our
study.
major, like, I have to study. I
Yeah.
have to.
like musical structures is hard.
Oh my gosh, don't even get me started.
You have to study musical.
But like even
structures.
classes where it's like Old Testament, New Testament, we technically took those in high school.
Yeah,
But like here, it's like
way
it's
more
so
in depth.
deep, which is like what you're looking for. That's why you go to college. But like yeah, you have to study if you want good grades. And you have to go to class if you want good grades, because that's what's going to be on your test. Do you know what? Your professors will put things on your test that they only say in class. So you have to be there. Pretty please go to class and study, because you're paying for it. C's get degrees, but like also when you're in your field, you don't want to be like, well, you're gonna C's get degrees and now I don't know anything.
Yeah, you're gonna regret getting those C's if you don't study.
Like, this is important things you're gonna actually use. Like, sometimes I just have that epiphany of like, holy crap, like I can't just forget this.
Yeah.
Like, this is stuff that I now have to like carry in my bag of knowledge with me for the rest of my life.
Which is really hard.
Which
but
is
like if you study the right way and you study like enough, you're gonna remember.
Totally. If you just study the night before, you're gonna forget. Which is like, if you're just wanting to get good grades, whatever. But it's not just good grades in college. It's good grades and then carrying that into the rest of your life and your career.
Yeah.
You know, like, you gotta pay attention.
So, yeah, that definitely piggybacks off of what we were saying before. Go to class, get some sleep.
Yeah.
Study.
Minimum 4 hours.
Minimum 4 hours of sleep. Study. Do not get a C. Try your hardest not to get a C, because that's honestly gonna bite you in the butt later. You're going to want to know what you're doing in your field.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Amen.
There you go. Study.
Study.
Next.
The freshman 15 is inevitable.
That's funny.
Guys. Okay.
No.
Maya Carbula doesn't get to say, because she was
What?
blessed. She was blessed with a fast metabolism, so she can eat whatever she wants and she'll be skinny.
Bruh.
Okay. I got the freshman 15, and it's okay. Like, literally. And
I did not get the freshman 15.
I just said why, and Maya ate worse than me.
I do. I eat awful.
She
it's
ate,
really.
I would
no,
come
but
home,
that's gonna bite me in the butt one day. I'm
It's
gonna
not,
know
though,
how to
because-
eat.
Okay, well,
Like,
I guess
once I
maybe.
get pregnant and have a kid, my body's gonna be way different, and I'm gonna have to eat healthy and actually like try.
The amount of times that I came home last year to Maya in her bed eating pints of ice cream. Pints, bro. I can't even eat like one scoop. And I'm like, well, now I gained weight, so whatever. But also, I don't care about my weight. Like, I care about my health. But
That's
like,
true.
you don't have to weigh yourself.
Being
it's literally fine.
those things are two completely different things.
Yeah, literally. So be healthy in college. Don't eat Chick-fil-A every single day. Even if you do have a fast metabolism, because all of that garbage is still going in your body. So don't do that. So take care of yourself, please. But also, if you get the freshman 15,
It's
literally,
fine.
who cares?
It
like,
literally
literally-
doesn't- like you're gonna look the same, honestly. Like you will.
Maya
look the
literally
same.
today, she's like, you didn't get it, did you? I was like, yeah,
I did. Well, I didn't think that you did.
Yeah, like, no one cares. No one loves you less.
No one's
and
gonna notice.
Period.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just as long as you're healthy, as long as you're active, you're fine.
Mhm. If like our like compensation, like we don't have time to go to the gym, walk to
We
your
walk.
classes. Yeah, like I know it's tempting and you want to get there fast and you want a scooter and you want to skateboard and all this stuff.
But that's also a thing that only GCU does. Like, not very many colleges scooter and skateboard around.
Yeah, that's fair. So if you go to a walking college, you're in luck because you'll be skinny. But no, actually, I'm kidding.
Right.
But yeah, literally, if you get the freshman 15, like, no one cares.
But the question is it inevitable?
Oh.
Honestly, kind of yes. But
Kind of
if
yes.
you are like,
Especially if you're in a dorm.
Yeah.
If you're in a dorm and you can't make your own food, like, it's gonna happen. You're gonna eat out. Also, if you're staying up all night, you're always hanging out with your friends. Like, one of the ways that our friends hang out is by eating.
we go and get food.
Which is like a
Like, that's
beautiful
just a
thing.
social thing.
No, but that's a beautiful thing of like, oh, we can bond over food. Let's
Yeah.
have a nice chat. Let's have a good laugh and eat a burger. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Like, don't like restrict yourself and be like, oh, I'm not going out because like, it's not. Hello, we'll probably get the freshman 15. And
So
you know what?
is it
It's okay.
inevitable? Kind of.
Yeah, unless you're gluten free, egg free. Yeah, just take care of yourself. Like,
Just
make
try to
smart
be healthy,
choices.
and
yeah.
you're gonna be just fine.
Yeah,
So.
but sometimes you need a sweet treat to get
Agreed.
through.
Agreed.
Like, I sometimes literally put a piece of chocolate in my mouth, or I can't continue with.
I
life.
need a sweet treat every day. Sometimes a lot of the
Sometimes
times of the
pints
day.
of sweet treats.
Sometimes pints of sweet treats. Sometimes gallons of sweet treats. But
Oh my, okay.
Wow. Gallons is crazy.
it's not.
And I
all
wouldn't
the
put it past you either. You know what? I still love you.
So you are
anyways.
calling me fat. Sick.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's
Yes.
fine, guys. Just be healthy.
Be healthy. Yes.
All right.
Good.
Good.
Anything else?
What do you have to say about the freshman
Yeah.
15?
I tried to get the freshman 15.
Why?
But like,
bulking.
yeah,
That's not
Oh,
I'm trying to
fair.
bulk.
You're bulking.
yeah, I was working out
Caleb
every
is
single day.
muscular, guys.
Caleb is a
Whatever.
muscly man.
Yeah,
He's a
but
muscle guy.
every so often. I just lose all of the weight I gained.
Yay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think I only gained like 5 pounds.
Dang. I mean, that's still
Yeah.
5 pounds of muscle. Like, that's still good.
Yeah.
Because muscle is a lot more, like, fat is a lot, like, when you hold them next to each other, like, 5 pounds of fat versus 5 pounds of muscle. Like, 5
Have
pounds
you
of
held
muscle.
them?
No, but, like, you can.
But like,
You know what? It doesn't matter.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
all
Okay.
right.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I will never have as close of friends as I did in high school.
False.
Oh, that is so false.
That is false.
Even though Maya is still my closest friend, doesn't mean that you're not gonna make other close friends.
Right. Like, that's why I was, like, so nervous coming into college, too, and, like, not going out and making friends was because I was convinced that I was never going to make friends like I did in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one of the things that I overthought, like, all the time.
Yeah.
And then once I, like, actually finally got out and, like, did fun things and, like, made friends, I realized that the connections that you do make feel the exact same, if
Yeah.
not better. Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
have more time, like, to work with those people. Like I said, like, most of the time I'm working with my friends. You have
Mhm.
more time to work with those people, get to know them. Like, it's
Well,
fun.
And it's a beautiful thing too because you're all learning to adult together
Yeah.
and you're all lost together and you're all homesick together. Like
yeah, that's
you
so
just,
true.
It's like so beautiful. It's almost like college trauma bonds.
It kind of does.
Like it's like it's setting us up to
It's
trauma
not really
bond
like
with people.
college isn't really like trauma, but
no,
it's like,
but like
you
there's
have
hard
that
things.
level of like, yeah, you get through the hard things together. You
Mhm.
adult together. You learn things.
You
together.
make mistakes together, which is important. When
Yeah.
you make mistakes, you get to grow together with that
Yeah.
person, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like mistakes of like not getting enough sleep because you go out to In and Out and then you all suffer the next day, which is so much more fun than pulling an all-nighter studying by yourself and then you're the only one tired.
Yeah.
Imagine being tired
with
people.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely when you come to college, you'll make those friends. You'll make those connections, and then like all of my mom's friends actually are friends from college.
Yeah, my mom too. Like she doesn't have friends from high school,
Right.
but she does from college. So I feel like they're closer in college.
The only
Mhm.
people that I'm friends with from high school are you and Caleb, and then the two guys at home,
Yeah.
and then like one other,
And then like a
one other
couple
girl.
random. Yeah.
Some random ones in there. But like it's most of my friends are here, and I'm actually kind of sad like that I'm going home this summer because I just want to be with all my friends here.
Yeah.
Because I'm having so much fun.
I know.
But yeah, so
Totally. And then everyone moves to Phoenix and then we all adult together for the rest of our and then we parent together and we're all aunties and uncles.
yes,
I like how we
Good.
close our hands at the same time.
complete.
Good.
But yeah, you definitely will make those friends, and you're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah. Give it a chance. If you are feeling homesick, if you're feeling like you want to transfer, you got this. Don't leave just yet.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Maybe even give yourself a year and a half.
Yeah, like Maya
Like
Carbula.
me. It works out for you.
Exactly.
Just come to GCO.
Actually,
Just come to GCO.
this is a GCU ad.
Anyway,
Oh, anyways. Do you have something to add to the friendships element, Caleb?
I guess I thought, like, a lot of the people I thought I was friends with in high school, I was going to be friends with the rest of my life,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, way past college. We're going to hang out all the time when we come back from, like, Christmas or something like that.
Yeah.
We would, but, like, at the same time, it just doesn't feel the same
Yeah.
right.
as the people I've met here.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
But that's also because like when you're away from your friends for that long, you grow away
Yeah.
from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just grow up, but you grow up without each other, so you don't have that relationship that you did when you were
Yeah.
still a kid.
But also, like, you're not the same person when you're 14 in, like, freshman year of high school to 20.
20.
Like, you
That's
are
a 6-year difference.
You are completely different. So, like, trying to grow with the same friends when you're both, like, literally, like, going like this is so hard because it's not that, like, it's a bad thing. You're just becoming yourself.
Right.
You know, like, going through puberty in high school, like, you don't even know who you are. I didn't know who I
Yeah.
was. I was like, I'm some weird girl with bangs and a Dora haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, me
And
and
I
Maya
have
literally...
haircut to my chin.
Me
so.
and me and Maya literally were talking today about. Wait, I had the thought and then it left me.
Was it like in the car today? with
Yes.
Caleb.
Yes.
Because I said, did you ever? I asked Caleb. I was like, did you ever think that like coming out of high school, like these were the people that you're gonna
Yeah.
be hanging out with, like us? And he's
Mhm.
like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea I even would ever talk to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
It's
no,
very interesting.
You will probably not leave high school with the same friends that you had anyway.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
that's
like-
okay. And
yeah,
you can
no, it's
still
totally
be
fine.
friends with the people in high school. Not saying that's
Of course.
impossible. I still have friends from high school
Right.
outside of like my friend group and they're amazing and they're awesome. They're
Yeah.
great. But like you just become yourself. And that's
Mhm.
beautiful. You
And,
grow
like-
you grow into your skin.
I don't like that one.
There was literally, oh my gosh, this is gonna like bug me so bad. There was a thought that I was gonna say, but
It's
I
not what I
lost
said
it.
before.
No,
Oh.
it was something different. Oh, frick. I don't remember
I
at all, guys.
don't really know how to help you.
You know, it's okay. It was something about like how, I don't know, something you said as we were walking into Starbucks. Oh, how it finally feels like we're college students. It finally feels like we're 20.
It does.
Yes.
That's good.
Thank you. Okay, that feels so good now that I found
After a year
it.
and a half, like almost 2 years of college, we finally
feel like college students. Yep. We finally feel like we're 20. Like in high school, you're probably in that stage of like, I feel more immature than like where I'm supposed to be, or I feel more mature. But it's like, I finally reached the point where I think my mind and my body and my lifestyle and everything just kind of like merged.
Finally.
And now I'm like, I am a human being.
Yeah, because in high school, like she said, like you have no idea who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you get outside of high school and you like experiment with the things that you like, the things that you don't like, with new people, like all that kind of stuff, you truly find yourself where you are in college. Because like right now, I feel the most stable that I've ever been.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Stop. I don't want to get mushy.
Oh, okay.
But thank you. But
But thank you.
Actually, you know what? Keep it coming.
Can you cry for the podcast?
No.
All right.
Anyway, so it's like it just takes a while. You'll find yourself in college, even if you do have to transfer, which
is okay.
That's your own journey, whatever. Like everyone has their own journey. Like I like low-key like slurred my words. Everyone has their own journey, like I said before, but like you really truly will find yourself in college.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
guys, I get sad every time we end. Like, I feel so connected. Like, you guys haven't even watched the first episode yet.
I know.
And I already am like...
I already love all of you.
Like, I feel like I want a competition between the cameras, but, like, they are the same person. Like, I want to be like, this is my team, and that's Maya's team.
Who's on my team?
But I'm like, they're both watching. Like, it's edited together.
That's
so they're
true.
on both teams. But I'm just like, my people on my team over here.
My people on my team.
Guys, like, I feel so
Oh,
much...
you know how, like, people are, like, Matt girls and Chris girls and Nick girls for the Sterniola triplets?
Yes, Micah.
Do we have people that are, like, Maya girls and Vanessa girls? Or, like, do you relate? Who do you relate to more? Comment down below.
We're, like, definitely, like, Liv and Maddie.
Bruh.
Okay, wait. Sidetrack really quick. Sorry, guys.
Oh, freak.
Wait, a fun fact. If you look at me, would you classify me as Liv or Maddie?
Liv.
Yes, right, exactly. I'm just carbon copy of Liv and everything
Yes.
that she is. No. When I was in 4th grade, I wanted to be Maddie so bad. Literally
you wanted
so
to be
bad.
different.
No, because I
You
had
did.
no. It was because I had glasses, and no one ever had glasses on TV in movies or anything. So when Caleb gets it,
That is
so when
true.
my gosh.
so when no, this is a real thing. So when there was finally a character with glasses, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to be just like her. I want to be just like her. And so I literally went to Justice and bought like basketball like t-shirt like things, and like I did basketball camp. Like I tried so hard, literally sprained my finger the first day because I'm the most
Nice.
unathletic person, you guys, from catching a ball.
So
And like, are you kidding? How am I even this bad? And I tried so hard to be Maddie just to turn out to be Liv.
basically,
Anyways, found myself.
basically what I'm hearing is just be true to yourself.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
try
important.
to be someone else.
So if you're Vanessa girl looking at my camera, like I just like actually like I feel such a connection to you guys.
Okay.
I don't even know you. This is a beautiful moment I'm
You're
having
talking
right
to
now.
a camera.
No. The people on the other side. It's like I can see you. Like
She's
I
breaking
really,
the fourth wall.
Like I really sincerely right now, like I'm feeling like a level of connection. Like if you're also feeling it, like please comment down below.
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
Anyway,
Everyone on Spotify
Anyway.
feeling so left out right now.
Dude.
Like what team?
well, I don't think they're gonna be feeling left out with the eye contact you were making with that.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy. Anyway,
Go to my YouTube and watch it.
sure. You'll watch this again later if you want to see our faces, but whatever. Anyway,
Anyways.
if you have any other questions about college, comment down below.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
answer
answer them
them.
for
We can do
you.
a part 2.
Totally.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
thank you so much for tuning
Thanks for
in.
tuning in, guys. We love you so much.
Yeah.
So this has been the Taking Out the Trash podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Vanessa,
I'm Maya.
and we will see you next time.
Bye.
I'm so sad. Bye, guys. I'll get over it.
Bruh.
Give me the tissues.
Stop.
Peace out, baby.
Stop.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Scram.
Stop. Are you still recording?
Yes.
Turn it off.
Mwah.